What kind of audio quality do you prefer? The wired one or the wireless one? In this video, I will be sharing how I use my Hollyland Lark M2 for the pure exhaust sound and how I am using my Rode Lavalier Go mic in my helmet mount as a primary mic for recording my voice and speaking throughout my ride. But when I was traveling in the mountains in Baralacha and Shinkula, that point of time I was only using Hollyland Lark M2 as it has two receivers. So that point of time I was not required to capture any exhaust sound and I was simply placing my Hollyland Lark M2 in my helmet with a magnetic mount, and the audio quality of my voice while riding in the mountain at a decent speed was fantastic.
And I make content for my memories. I do not make content for others to like it or comment it. If they do, that's good. If they like my content, fantastic. You subscribe to me, awesome. But I am not making it for anybody else. I am making it for myself, so that once I am old, or maybe when I'm down, when I'm not feeling motivated, I watch all my videos, I watch all my trips, and that gives me instant dopamine boost that, dude, you have done this, you can do it again. Why are you being too low? So I personally feel, create content to create your own memories in the best audio visual way, so that when you are down, when you are sad, you have something to watch and cherish about your life. Or even when you are old, when you're 60, 70, 80, I don't know how the world is gonna be that time. So you have all your videos, photos and everything to show it to maybe your kids, maybe your grandkids, or maybe other kids, that see, this is what our generation used to do.
But in case of riding a superbike, the dynamics are different, because while riding a superbike, the focus is on getting the best exhaust note, not what I'm speaking, because when I'm riding fast, I do not like to talk. In that case, I'm using two setup of mic. One is the Hollyland and other is the Rode Go. So the Rode is placed inside my helmet as a regular motovlogging setup, and the Hollyland Lark M2 one mic is placed under my seat cowl or my seat to get me the best exhaust note. So now you are going to listen to the Hollyland Lark M2 exhaust note. So this was Hollyland Lark M2 mic setup. The mic is placed under my seat, and now we're going to switch to the Rode Lavalier mic, which is placed on my chin camera, which is Ace Pro, and you can see there's a mic placed. The upcoming footage is from the same ride, same day. The only difference is the camera is going to be Ace Pro and the mic now is going to be Rode Lavalier Go. So enjoy the footage and do let me know which mic setup do you prefer.
Welcome to Dwarka Expressway with this beautiful lineup. The brand new Ninja 1000 is in the group, and here we go.
So that was the audio output from the Rode Lavalier Go. In my case, when I'm riding a superbike, I prefer to use both my mic setup, one on the Ace Pro and one on the X4, because X4 footage is usually used for the short content like reels and shorts on YouTube, and in that I would like to have a perfect audio from the exhaust, and that is why I use Hollyland Lark M2 on my X4. And the Rode Lavalier is used on my Ace Pro for my speaking and the vocals or whatever is happening around me which I want to communicate and share on the video. If you are somebody who does not need a separate exhaust audio on your different camera setup, then what you can do is you can use only one camera, that can be Ace Pro or that can be one X4, and then you can use both the receiver of Hollyland Lark M2, place one in your helmet and place one inside the seat or inside the seat cone. But make sure the one you are placing inside the helmet need to be properly fixed, because with this Hollyland setup you will get a magnetic mount and there are chances that can fall off. So do make sure to put the receiver or the mic in a proper tight position in your helmet so that there is no wind noise and your vocals are clear in the mic. Other way is that you can simply use one mic in your helmet, that is going to be the Hollyland Lark M2, and do not care about the exhaust note separately. Definitely the output of the Hollyland Lark M2 is way better than the Rode as per my usage and my experience, but the Rode mic is definitely a great option if you are not looking forward to get the super duper loud or a proper exhaust note and you are more focused about your clean vocals and a simple audio from the exhaust. Well, there is a certain difference between the price point of Hollyland Lark M2 and Rode Go Lavalier. The Hollyland Lark M2 comes around 14 to 15,000 rupees. On the other hand, the Rode Go comes around 7 to 8,000 depending upon your country and the sales which are going on in the market. But if your motive is to make content and you are traveling a lot, making superbike content, making different kind of content, then I will recommend to buy the Hollyland Lark M2. That is worth an investment. But if you are somebody who is only looking forward for the motorcycle content like riding around and talking, then I will recommend you can save your money and buy the Rode Lavalier Go. It is completely the personal preference of how and what kind of content you want to make. So this is how I am using my audio setup, and if you have any questions or recommendations or suggestions, do make sure to drop in the comment. And if you like my content, consider to like, share and subscribe. One more thing, soon I am going to make a separate video in which I will be using the Hollyland Lark M2, putting one mic in my helmet and one mic in my seat or in my cowl and using just one camera. You let me know which camera you want that to be, whether the Insta Ace Pro or whether the One X4. Do let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Take care.